Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Today I'm gonna be introducing you to a tier list that Dark here is claiming that everyone should agree with this. As
That's facts. Everyone agree.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna influence you by any means. This is all gonna be on you. So even if you pick like the most outrageous pick, I'm not gonna comment on that, okay? This is all yours. So let's start with Asta. Where would you put Asta?
Okay, Asta is a really base unit, but good at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and put her in A tier.
In A, okay. And Herta.
Herta with the new pure fiction,
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty good now. A lot of people using her. You don't have to level her up for real. So I will put her in a solid B tier. B tier.
B, okay. And now we.
Usable, but
Mm-hmm.
another good.
Mm-hmm. Bronya, where would you
Mm,
put that?
Branya,
Mm-hmm.
really good character. Really good. I have E4 Branya. I love Branya.
E4.
But I can't put her that high, so I'm gonna have to put Branya in S tier.
S, okay. Alright. Seele.
Sealing, my
Mm-hmm.
first 5-star put on a 110 pull, and I put her light cone on accident. Really good unit, really good, really good.
Okay.
Now, with the way everything's going right now, she
Uh-huh.
really can't be used that much, but she's still a really good unit, and probably in the future, she's probably gonna be able to get used, probably like in a pure fiction if possible.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put her in A tier.
A.
Until like on 2.1 we get like a new boss or like a new pure fiction, that's when she's gonna go up to like S tier.
Alright. Serval, where would you put that?
Serval, good unit, you know what I'm saying? Free care that they gave us.
Yeah.
Oh God, thank you. Thank you, God Starro. Uh she's good, but I think only for pure fiction at the moment. Other than that, probably nothing else crazy. Maybe if you don't have die units and use Kafka.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I will put her in B tier.
B, okay. Next is Japart.
Japard is a really good unit. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
him personally, but if I did, I probably I don't know. I mean, I don't struggle with no content. I have Fushan with her like on 10k HP, but definitely a really good unit. If you have him, he is a must build for in-game content. So I'm gonna put him
Yeah.
S plus tier.
S plus. Okay.
S plus tier.
Okay.
The fact that he solo sustain on like Sworn Disaster, the Golden Gears. I done seen it, but I haven't tried it myself, but I've seen it.
Okay.
Okay, Natasha.
Natasha, yeah.
Uh, I don't know other people's pain of not having an E6 Natasha because I had it ever since the game started,
Yeah.
literally like first week. So other than that, Natasha's a really base healing unit.
Mm-hmm.
She got a cleanse, but she don't have a revive or nothing like an emergency heal, so I'm gonna have to put
Yeah.
her in C tier.
Okay. Okay.
But really good for all-star healer if you don't have Bailu or like Lynx.
True.
Okay, Pela.
Pele, yeah.
Pela, let's not play the games. Come on, she's an S plus tier. Let
S
let's not even
plus.
let's not even S plus tier.
Okay.
Really good debuffer. She's really good for literally any team. It doesn't even matter what team you put her on. She's gonna be really good. She's a
Mm-hmm.
good SP. Yep, really good unit. Okay, we got Clara. Clara is really good if you can build her the right way with good crit rate, crit damage, and she can
Okay.
survive. So I'm gonna have to put Clara in A tier. But
A.
if Clara had a,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if Clara had like a better, I don't know, if she had her E1 as a trace, she would be 10 times better, and I would put her at S tier. But I'm gonna have to put her at A tier. But Clara carried me for Swarm Disaster the
Mm-hmm.
first time when it came out. I'm not gonna lie, really good unit.
Mm-hmm.
Sampo.
Yeah.
I always had an E6 Sampo, so I really don't know the pain of other people. So Sampo really carried my Kafka team. With Kafka, went crazy.
Yeah.
Mm, but I do know a lot of people hate him, the Rat Man. Apparently, I don't know nothing about the story. To be honest, I skip everything and watch it later on somebody's YouTube. But Tempo's a pretty good unit. I don't know. I'm debating putting him in A, but at the moment he's in B tier.
B, okay.
For pure fiction, he's pretty good too. Yeah, he's a B tier. He
Okay.
could go up to A with like some type of new unit come out.
Yeah.
Um, what is
Physical
this? Is this
Trailblazer.
physical
Yeah,
travel?
that's physical, yeah.
Physical one?
Uh-huh.
Uh, D tier. I'm sorry.
B?
Physical trailblazer sucks. D
D.
tier.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, like yeah.
Hook.
Physical trailblazer sucks. Hook. Uh, I've seen a little bit of Hook gameplay. I never really built Hook myself. I don't
Mm,
even know if I have a Hook E6, but from off of what I've seen, Hook is nothing too crazy. Just some really decent fire DPS if you don't have like Kimiko.
okay.
But I feel like you could use Asta with more DPS than Hook. I'm gonna have to put Hook in C tier.
C. Alright, fair. Locha.
Lolocha.
Yep.
Oh, I have him E1 personally.
Okay.
Really good unit. Um, mm, it really depends. My Loach is kind of broken, like 6k HP, like 153 speed. So
Okay.
I really don't. I really never have a problem with Locha solo sustaining, but I do see videos and stuff of people Locha struggling a little bit. So based off of that, I'm gonna have to put Locha in A tier.
Okay. Okay.
That
Okay.
one might. That one people might not agree with,
Okay.
probably, but there is just Fu Shuang, and if you have Fu Shuang,
Uh-huh.
you really don't never need to use Locha again, except for like MOC. Jin Yuan. Okay.
Yep.
Now, this is the thing. If we're talking him with the light cone, then he's like S tier. But without the light cone, A tier. And since I have him without the light cone, I'm gonna have to put him A tier. But if you have that light cone, just know he's S tier.
Yeah.
Knows he's S tier. Yeah, he's S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, king. Gotta have the king part.
Oh
uh,
man.
honestly, if you have the par with him, really good. But since I'm not going based off him paired with other units, or I don't want to do that with any other unit, I'm doing it by their own kit, own everything.
Okay.
And if he was on the battle solo against one-on-one against the enemy, I'm sorry, he's in the A tier.
A?
But but if he has like somebody that can protect him from getting hit and not losing his follow-up attack, he
Mm-hmm.
would probably be S tier if you have really good relics on him, like some like 230 crit damage type stuff, like really good, like
So
134 speed.
Yanchi
Yeah,
is
I'm
A?
gonna put him. Yeah, A tier.
Okay. Bailu?
Bailu, really good starter. Me personally, I don't have her on my account somehow.
Mm-hmm.
She's a really good healer, but her RNG healing thing is just not something you can put
Rely
trust
on.
in all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her revive is cool. Her revive is cool, but me personally, I think Lynx is better if y'all can solo sustain. So I'm gonna have to put her in B tier.
B, alright. Next is Ting Young.
Ting Yun,
Mm-hmm.
really, really, really good unit. I didn't have her E6 when the game first came out, but I had her like E3. But yeah, I have her E6 now, and really
Mm-hmm.
good, really good. I have like 164 speed on her, or something like that.
Damn, I'm
Really
surprised.
good.
Mm-hmm.
King Yoon, definitely S tier. Really good support unit.
Awesome. QQ.
Okay. And this was an interesting one because she could bounce between A and S tier. Not gonna lie. See, when Sparkle drops, not saying I know anything about Sparkle, but when Sparkle drops, Sparkle could bump this character up from A to S, but at the moment she's in a solid S tier. I'm at A tier, A tier, A tier,
A tier.
A tier.
Alright.
But when Sparkle drops, some things could change. Ooh, dang.
Sushang.
Really good at if you have her, what is it? I think it's E1, where she get like an extra skill point after
Mm-hmm.
on a broken enemy, like a free skill point back. Yeah, that's if you have her E1, really good. If you have her E6, really, really good. I have her E6 and I was using her once upon a time. Um, Decent DPS. Depending on
Mm-hmm.
what Lycon you have her, she could be even better. But going off just based on her kit, I'm gonna have to put her B tier. Could be higher with like a better like light cone, like Sealy's or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Bon, I'm not making like this is not my tier list. Okay.
okay,
Fire
Fire
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Fire Trailblazer is like easy to build. Honestly, you don't even have to do anything for Fire Trailblazer. So honestly, I think Fire Trailblazer is S. Honestly, really good
S.
sustain. Honestly,
All right.
like if
Cool.
you don't have any good sustain, Trailblazer is definitely a good sustain just off the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yukong. Okay. Me personally, I wish I had E6 Yukong, but I have like an E1 Yukong. I'm
Damn.
trying. Um Yukong is really good off what I've seen, you know, with them Dan Hill teams and those like Wilk teams and other teams.
Mm-hmm.
I will put
Yukong,
her.
Yukong with Sparkle, that's gonna be the new hyper carry for Den Hong. So it would be Sustain, Yukong, Sparkle, and Den Hong. This is gonna be probably the strongest team in the game.
I mean, I can see it. I can see it for the little double DPSs, the dual DPSs people like to run. Me
Yeah.
personally, I'm like low key hyper carry up, except for with the Kafka Black Swan now. Basically I'm basically duo DPS now, but Yukong, I'll say A tier for now, but when Sparkle drops,
Mm-hmm.
S tier. I can see her going up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, March 7th. Mm, okay. Usually when I like to look at the 4 stars, I like to do them like off the third Eidolon. Because
Yeah.
I feel like anybody can get their third Eidolon. But I have E6 and I had E6 since forever, but if I'm going based on third Eidolon, since she can't heal, I'm gonna have to put her in B. But with the heal, she could possibly go up to like A if you have like Japard on the team with her. But yeah, B for now. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
B.
Wind Den Hong.
Okay. Me personally, I never used this unit. I'm gonna be honest. I, when I know when the game first came out, people was like he's overpowered for like beginning like he was actually going crazy, but I wasn't using him. I had pulled Sealy off my first temple, so I was using her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but off of what I seen, off some of the MOC clears and stuff I seen on him, pretty good. But I think he needs like those Eidolons, like E6. So I'm gonna have to put him B tier.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Himiko. Mm-hmm.
Himiko, really good for farming, really good for purification.
Mm-hmm.
If you have like a genuine like Kona her, she's really good too. But I can't see her being that useful out of like farming and the overworld boss or the weekly boss and the pure fiction stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put her B tier.
B. All
But
right.
if some weird content comes out later in the game, I could see her being more useful. Well,
Mm-hmm.
almost said a word that would have got this demonetized. So I'm gonna put him in S tier.
S
How about
tier.
that?
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. If you have a break effect, well, I've seen that you can solo sustain. You don't need a heal on your team. So honestly, really good unit. Honestly, if you build him break effect, I feel like that's the best build for him.
Mm-hmm.
Kafka. So Kafka can only get better. I'll say Kafka without Black Swan was S tier, but since Black Swan's in the game now,
Yep.
S plus. And I feel like Kafka can only go higher. Same thing with Topaz; they can only go higher the more the units out come out. So
Mm-hmm.
S plus. All right, Silver Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Wolf is really, really good. I lost to 50-50 on her when she first came out. And then I see how broken she was. Everybody was using her for MOC and stuff. And then she came out the second time and then she kind of like fell off a little bit. But, I think she's still a really good unit. But I will say, okay, it is Pela over Silver Wolf.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it is. So I'm going to have to put Silver Wolf in S tier. But still a really, really good debuffer. I have her break
Mm-hmm.
effect build really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. come on, let's. I feel like I should even have to say it. Like, put him in D tier. Like, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Off-brand Blade, bro.
All right.
Blade, really good unit. Best sub DPS in the game, and really good DPS if you like Adamas and got him E6, S5. So I'm gonna put him S tier.
Okay.
Really good, really good sub DPS. The best one in the game, as a matter of fact. Luca. If you have him break effect build, anything else is trash. If you have him break effect build though, he's
Mm-hmm.
good. I'm gonna put him A tier. You know,
A
break
tier.
effect build, he can actually do some nasty numbers like 140k.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Imbibitor Lune.
And Baby Lune, the
Yep.
unit I was so happy to get, but he is really, 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 really good. I'm not gonna lie. He is really, really strong. But he uses up so much skill points. So much.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. But there's a better unit than him in the game, so but when Sparkle drops, things can change. You know, then again, not saying I don't know anything about Sparkle, but whenever Sparkle comes, he can be an S plus tier. But now, right now, he's an S tier.
Okay.
S
Okay.
tier for sure. But
Okay.
he can't go up in the ranks with Sparkle for sure.
I don't think we
Probably
need to put
best
Fushuang.
DPS in the
Do
game.
you really need to say anything about
Too
Fushuang?
strong. Yeah, like come on. Literally the best sustain in the game. Honestly, I think best unit in the game. Like, come on, if you have her with her like on,
I mean,
you
I'm not
can't
gonna say
lose.
the best unit in the game, but
Best sustain in the game.
yeah, sure. I guess.
Who stands on that? All right,
Yeah.
Lynx, really, really good. Um, 4-star. Healer. I have her E6. Really cool.
Damn, already.
Um, like yeah, if you have like Blade, really good for like Lu even. Who else? Even the follow up girl, the one that just came out, the Quantum one, really good for her too. So
Shui.
I'm gonna put her in. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in A tier. She's really really good. AOE cleanse, like all around really good 4-star unit. Honestly, it's insane that she's a 4-star. So definitely A tier.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen Ifen. Gwen Ifen is a really good debuffer, especially for dots. Um, but I don't think she's S tier. I feel like that's pushing it. So A tier.
A. Alright.
Really good debuffer. Yeah. Like I can yeah, like if you have her E6, I don't somehow. But
Mm-hmm.
if you have her E6, really good. Jingyulu. Come on. Come on. I don't even have her like on 260 crit damage Jingyulu. Like just go ahead and put her where she belongs. Like put her in front of Japar. What are we doing? Like I feel like it's not even debatable. All right. I haven't got to use that unit yet, but she looks kind of cool.
Shui.
I like her ultimate, but not like the animation on her follow up attack is actually cool. Um, but the DPS I seen on her, even with like 5-star light cones
Mm-hmm.
and really good, decently built. I know some people I seen didn't have that crazy of a build, but I feel like I could have did better. But they had some decently good builds, but off of what I seen, A tier. I don't feel like she's like pushing like S.
Yeah.
Unless like I don't know, something crazy got to come out for her to like go up. Topaz, she can only get better the more the game comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So she's an S plus here.
S
Yeah, really good
plus.
unit. Yes, S plus because she can only get better. I mean, she can't get any bad. I mean, unless he come out with a copy that's better than her. I can't see it though. I don't know why would he do that.
Yeah.
Argenti, I have him. I pulled him in Silverwolf when they both came out in Silverwolf Light Cone.
Okay.
Um, for pure fiction, I kind of use him. I kind of prefer to use Jingaloo a little bit more over, but
Mm-hmm.
he's decently good. I'm gonna put him in A tier though.
A. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because he mostly used in pure fiction. Nothing else after that besides like weekly boss. Hanya, really good supporting unit. As Matt S tier. Yeah, really
S.
good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Yeah,
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't have her. But I didn't know what she did at first until I watched a Braxophone video, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, her ultimate's kind of crazy. Like 40% attack is insane. So I definitely would put her S tier.
S
I
tier.
would
Okay.
definitely put her S tier. Yeah, and her cleanse is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ruame, come on, put her right behind Jingyulu. Put her right behind Jingyulu. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this. Doctor Ratio. L plus ratio to that community. I feel like I don't have to say it, but we know. Um, Doctor ratio, really good. I built him. I got a really cool build.
Hmm.
I got an amazing piece for him too. Um, but I feel like him by himself is nothing crazy. But him paired up with Silver Wolf is insane. So yeah, he's the S tier,
S
honestly. An
tier.
insane free unit. Yeah, an insane free unit.
Free units.
Black Swan, come on. I have her and her like on E1 and I'm finna get E2. Put her in S tier. I mean S plus tier. My bad,
Okay. Okay.
mispronunciation.
Okay.
Uh, Misha.
Last character.
I don't, I don't think I see no
What
gameplay
with
on Misha,
Arjun?
but off of what I read on, yeah, he's kind of no. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's
C.
C actually.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't think
C.
he's that bad. Yeah, I think him at E6 is actually kind of good, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah. All right, this is probably the best tier list you can get. I feel like the only debatable ones, like I said, is Genuine with his light cone.
Okay.
Lucha, if you have him really good build like mine. And Seeley whenever more content comes out,
Hmm.
and QQ whenever Sparkle drops.
All right. So I haven't influenced anything. This is just your tier list. Of course, there's a lot of disagreements I have with. Um, do you want me to talk about it in the video or?
Yeah,
All right.
I
So
want to. Yeah, talk about it.
all right. So for me, let's go with S plus. Jingliu, Ruan Mei, perfect. Japard, I feel like he doesn't deserve to be an S plus. Maybe S at best, because the only content I feel like I can really use him well is the Golden Gear, where he's kinda needed in the Remembrance path. So I don't know. Like, yes, he's very good, of course, but I just putting him on the same tier as Fu Shuang, it just doesn't feel right to me. Um, Hella
I
is.
mean, I can see
Mhm.
that though. I can see why you feel that way, but you gotta think about Golden Gears and Swarm is really hard content, and the fact that you can help beat that is really good. But
Mhm.
when it comes to Fu Xuan, she's just literally good all around. It doesn't matter what you put her in.
Mhm. Let's see. Topaz, you know my opinion on Topaz. I would put her in A because with the follow-up damage like that she boosts, I feel like if you pair her with Doctor Ratio, Doctor Ratio on his own with a support character is much better than with Topaz. So I don't see what is Topaz doing for the follow-up team. Like
See, I don't see. I
Kafka
never even
is
thought of a
different.
team with her. Yeah, I never thought of putting Topaz on a team with Ratio because honestly, Ratio doesn't need Topaz. All he needs is Silver Wolf, and honestly, that's it. Like Silver Wolf and Bronya. Topaz, all Topaz needs is like genuine. Like those two together is like actually really insane.
But
Out the gameplay and I seen.
Jing Yuang with like Bronya or Tingyang is much better than with Topaz with the numbers. So why again I'm using Topaz?
I have no clue. Then again, I don't have Topaz and I don't have
Yeah.
genuine build anymore.
Uh um all right, next. Um Black Swan, I'm not sure. It's between S and S plus. Okay. Far Trailblazer, I feel like it's too hot. Like it's maybe A. Um who
Thing is,
else?
like Fire Trailblazer could help you sustain, not solo, but with like a Link or
Yeah.
like a Bailu or like a Natasha can help you beat Swarm.
Hmm.
So like that's
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
where I picture it.
It's like a mini Japard.
Yeah,
Everything is fine with S. A also fine except for Locha.
yeah. See, I'll really base Locha off other people's Locha because I feel like Mana's actually overpowered. Like 6k HP, 153 speed, like that. That's a little, and I have E1. Like that's actually kind of overpowered. Like,
Yeah.
but like off other people loaches be like 125 speed, like 3k HP. So
Hmm.
like they don't really get the solo sustaining experience with him. Like my little loach never dies. And others he
Yeah.
let people on my team die. So
Yeah.
yeah, I really base him off of other people's Velocha, like off the experiences they get with him. Because mine is
Hmm.
not rely. It's not relatable.
Hmm. But yeah, for most part, I agree. Um, yeah, these are like the few things in the list that are like I disagree with, but yeah, it's pretty good list. Um, thank you for
Thank
for
you for
highlighting
having
Hoo Hoo.
me.
I mean, Hoo Hoo also. I mean that like I would put Hoo Hoo in S plus, but I'm not gonna talk like. For me, if a character is an S and S plus, that means the character is good regardless, right? So
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, of course. But yeah, thank you again, Dork. Are you planning on making content for Star anytime soon?
Yes, I am. I will be making a channel and probably a TikTok for it too, just posting like memes or some like funny stuff on there too. But for right now, I'm focused on my Apex content.
Mm-hmm. I will leave his TikTok link in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay safe and